You're watching 48 Fast Cast.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Liz Hurley with this 48 News Fast Cast, your daily dose of our top headlines in a short, to-the-point, fast newscast. We start off this afternoon at the Vatican, where white smoke billowed from that famous chimney, announcing to the world there is a new pope. And for the first time ever, the leader of the Roman Catholic Church is an American from the south side of Chicago. Cardinal Robert Prevost was chosen by the College of Cardinals on the second day of voting. Before today, that cardinal was the Vatican's powerful head of the Office of Bishops. The Chicago native has chosen the papal name Leo XIV. Pope Leo becomes the 267th pope, and again the first American in the 2,000-year history of the Roman Catholic Church. New on Fast Cast, a Scottsboro woman was killed in a crash in Jackson County. Officials say the accident happened this morning on US 72 near Alabama 65 in Paint Rock. The victim, 73-year-old Tijuana Cotton. Her car left the road and hit a tree, according to state troopers. The crash remains under investigation. Closer to home, a jury has come to a verdict for a capital murder suspect. After a days-long trial, the jury delivered a guilty verdict to David Talbert's case this morning. Talbert shot and killed his wife in 2022. Police initially thought her death was a suicide, but further investigation changed that decision to a homicide, charging Talbert with the killing. He will spend the rest of his life in prison behind bars without the possibility of parole. The man accused of killing a Huntsville police officer and wounding another will not stand trial for at least 10 months. Juan Laws went before a judge today with his new defense team. The judge in the case said the earliest possible trial date would be March of 2026. But Laws' attorneys say that may not be feasible for them. They are asking that case be moved to 2027. They claim they've barely gotten their bearings on this case in the few weeks they've been on the job. Laws is accused of killing Huntsville officer Garrett Crumby and injuring his partner, Officer Albert Morin, during a domestic violence call in 2023. The date for an Alabama murderer's execution date now set. Gregory Hunt murdered Karen Lane in Walker County more than 35 years ago. His execution window opens June 10th. That's a Tuesday. It expires Wednesday, June 11th. Hunt is expected to be executed with nitrogen gas. Governor Ivey says she is not planning to grant Hunt clemency. He will be the third person executed in Alabama this year. Still to come, an invasive species of grass taking over the Gunnersville Reservoir. What TVA plans on keeping that plant population contained. Welcome back. I'm Liz Hurley. Eelgrass has been a real problem for boaters and homeowners all across North Alabama. Now, leaders with TVA say they're trying to lessen the impact of this invasive species. Eelgrass has a tendency to grow quickly and accumulate in patches, especially in the warmer months on the water. TVA harvesters helped remove the top layer of eelgrass, which leaders say is only a temporary solution. They speculate the plant may be here to stay, but that hasn't stopped TVA leaders from working with researchers to minimize its impact with herbicides.
You're using a contact herbicide, so you're not necessarily killing the plant totally. It's more like mowing the grass when you do it. You're just burning the top, killing the green part of the plant. It's going to grow back from it. So the primary objective is just to get some temporary relief for the homeowners or for the public users, recreational users, boat ramps, those sort of things.
So you might see a few boats out on the lake with a TVA aquatic plant survey sign. Workers will be looking at the water to study the eelgrass and observe which areas it's accumulating the most.
Now, your 48 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist Jeff Denoyer.
We talked yesterday on air. The potential is going to be there for severe thunderstorms for today, and the severe thunderstorm watch has been issued for all counties in our viewing area until 10 p.m. We're tracking storms already. They're off to our west. There's a severe cell just over the state line into Mississippi, just east of Tupelo, tracking to the east at 35 miles an hour, set to move into Marion County and Franklin County. So if you're in the Vina-Hodges area, and also into areas like Hackleburg, keep an eye on the storm for wind and large hail. Scattering of showers and thunderstorms continue off to the north, a broken line, and we'll be tracking this right through the evening hours, right till about 10 o'clock for areas in Sand Mountain and Lookout Mountain. There it is, a zoom up shot there of Vina, and there's Hodges, there's Red Bay for reference, moving out of Fulton and into Tremont and continuing to cross the state line. Again, winds and large hail, mainly the concern with that one cell. It's all around a big area of low pressure. It's off to our north and west, swinging these showers and thunderstorms through the Tennessee Valley tonight, and that will be pretty much our only chance of severe weather now through the weekend, even though we do have rainfall in the forecast for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is the highest chance of widespread severe weather tonight with the rain, the wind, and large hail. Here's your timeline: 4 to 8 for areas in red, and then right through Huntsville, Decatur, Athens, Hartselle, 5 to 9, and then it moves into Sand Mountain and Lookout Mountain between 6 and 11 p.m. Most of the activity should die down right about 10, 11 o'clock, and therefore mainly dry after midnight. But we'll track the storms for you. It just showed you the radar. They start to fire up, and what you'll see here is this forecast model not picking up on that southern cell right there, keeping most of the action to the north. I think this forecast model is onto something. I think the higher chance of stronger storms will be right along the Tennessee-Alabama state line. It'll pack a punch right through the evening commute with some heavy rainfall. As it starts to move to areas to the east, it may lose a little oomph as it gets into the higher elevations of Sand Mountain, but still some heavy rain and some gusty winds. But by 10, 11 o'clock, most of the activity has backed off, and when we wake up on Friday, it doesn't look that bad. Sunshine mixed with clouds, and into the afternoon, thinking we were going to have some storms yesterday, I have pulled back the rain opportunity for Friday, and I think Friday actually turns out to be a pretty nice day. We just got to get through tonight with the elevated wind chance of over 40 to 50 miles an hour, heavy rainfall and dangerous lightning, and keeping an eye on that hail too. A half-inch or 1-inch diameter hail can cause tremendous damage, especially if it's coming in with some wind, and we'll keep an eye on that and keep updates coming for you. Here's your 10-day forecast. We talked about tomorrow, the weekend backing off on the rain just a bit, and then ramps back up again Monday and Tuesday before more sunshine as we get into the middle part of next week.
Thank you, Jeff, for that update, and thank you for joining us today for our Fast Cast. We'll be back here online in just a few minutes with Before the 4. And don't forget to join me, Margot Gray, and Jeff Denoyer for our 4 o'clock newscast on TV. And breaking news, of course, coming up at 5, 6, and 10. We've definitely got you covered at WAFF 48. I'm Liz Hurley. Have a great afternoon.